Hello, my name is Robert Vaughn, and I'm with the development group of JBG Smith. And in this presentation, we'll be walking through a number of modifications to the 101 12th Street site plan from the original application. As part of this presentation, we'll be touching on changes to site design, the current thinking on satisfying the open space obligations, an update on sustainability commitments for the project, as well as discussing the architectural feature. Note that we have included timestamps shown in this agenda to the extent you want to fast forward to hear the changes associated with a specific item. Getting into site design, one of the more significant changes has been the modification of how the new South Ball and 10th Street interact with the existing cul-de-sac. On the left-hand side of the page, you can see the image from the original 4.1 showing those roadways connecting into that existing cul-de-sac. And on the right-hand side of the page, you can see the updated plan where the cul-de-sac has been removed in favor of a more traditional T intersection that opens up additional opportunities for green plantings as well as for bioretention. And these images help to highlight how the removal of the impervious paving for the cul-de-sac open up opportunities for additional planting and bioretention. Additionally, we have taken feedback to reconsider how the proposed boardwalk along the north side of the project interacts with the existing sidewalk, and we have incorporated larger areas for gathering and seating, as well as opening up opportunities to interact with the bioretention plantings. And these images, again, walk through the evolution of that same north landscape strip. This image is sitting in the cul-de-sac looking east, and you can see the existing condition in the top, the submitted 4.1 plan in the middle, and the updated plan with expanded boardwalk areas and planting shown at the bottom. And these images are now standing on the northern side of the project looking back west. And really highlight the expanded plantings and bioretention opportunities that really evolved through the conversation about this area of the project. With regard to traffic, the upcoming MMTA that we are currently revising will include additional study of the four-way intersection of South Ball and the 212th Street entry exit, as well as analysis of the potential cut-through traffic and how that might change traffic flows on existing 12th Street. Getting into open space, as part of the PDSP that was approved by the county board this past March, we had agreed to provide Gateway Park or Park Space 2, as indicated in the image on the left, as a key community benefit for this project. There were several comments from the community arising out of the block plan presentation, noting that Park Space 1, or North Gateway Plaza, was not showing up in the block plan. In conversations with staff, we have agreed to revise the block plan and we'll be resubmitting showing 101 12th Street as an interim phase, with Park Space number 1 shown as part of a future phase with the repositioning of 201 12th Street. And understanding that 201 12th Street is an existing office building that we have no plans in the near medium term to redevelop or reposition, we have also agreed with staff to make limited interim improvements to the existing green space at the corner of Long Bridge and 10th Street in order to increase the functionality of that space. We are working with our landscape designer currently to come up with a program and hope to be able to share that with the public shortly. With regard to sustainability, again, as part of the PDSP, we had committed for the project to achieve a LEED Silver certification, and in discussions with green building staff, as well as through feedback from the community, understanding that sustainability is a key component of focus, we have been able to push the design team in order to achieve LEED Gold for the project. And also taking into account comments that the sustainability perspective is not solely focused on LEED, but also on energy reduction. We have worked with the design team to understand and can currently commit to a 15% energy reduction over ASHRAE Energy Code. Note that this will largely be accomplished through the installation of a solar array on the upper roofs of the project. We are still in consultation with the specific subcontractor for the size and design of that photovoltaic array, and we'll have that resolved in the coming weeks. In addition to energy, we have also had an evolution of our thinking about green roof. You can see the submitted plan on the top of the page with limited green roof areas, primarily at the southeast corner of the 9th roof. And in the proposed plan now, we have expanded that across the entirety of the 9th roof and have been able to achieve an additional 6,000 square feet of green roof area throughout the project. This additional green roof will help to mitigate the heat island effect and will help the project achieve some stormwater management goals. And these images just show the evolution with the App 4.1 application on the left and the modified plan shown on the right. I would note that in this modified plan, this does not take into account the potential photovoltaic array, and this image will be updated once we do have that final size and design. With regard to sustainability, in speaking with several of the adjacent property occupants, as well as with our own property management staff and the surrounding buildings that we control, we do understand that there has been an increase of flooding associated with intense stormwater events, and we have taken a relatively aggressive approach to incorporate bioretention areas across the entirety of the project. So while the plans include 1.39 acres of impervious surface area, we're introducing 1.5 acres of green roof, bioretention, and other treatment devices. And the project as proposed will help to improve and better control the stormwater that will affect the site and surrounding area. We also understood through the public comments that there were concerns about the interaction between the building and the bird sanctuary in Roach's Run, and we have committed to install bird-friendly glass on the eastern facade. And then lastly, touching on the architectural feature, you can see the submitted 4.1 plan on the left-hand image, where there is a clear facade change that was intended to help to mark the architectural feature, really taking into account guidance from the sector plan, understanding that there was a desire to increase the prominence and presence of that southeast corner. We have agreed to alter the design of that corner to wrap the curtain wall and more clearly delineate that facade change and really point of interest in that vista of somebody standing on Crystal Drive looking north. I want to thank you very much for your time in looking through these materials, and I would invite you to join the virtual SPRC meeting for this project that is scheduled to be held on September 14th. Information on accessing the virtual SPRC meeting can be found on the project page, which can be accessed at the Arlington County website. As always, I hope that everyone is staying safe given the ongoing COVID crisis. Thank you.